Alright, what's going on everybody, it's Liam here, and welcome to today's video on the channel. I hope you're having a great day, and in today's video, we have the best death builds for level 160 that are updated with the recent gear audit. Death has some really nice stats, and it's honestly really good right now in the meta as well. I've been playing a lot more Death recently, and it is quite a lot of fun. So, as always in these videos, I start off with the PvP Death build, and then I will transition into the PvE Death build as well. If you find this video helpful at all, a like rating and a subscribe is always appreciated, and let me know what build you guys want to see next on the channel. We have Fire, Myth, Storm, and Balance done, Death as of me recording this video as well, so I think we just have Ice and Life left to go, if I am not mistaken. So let me know in the comments below what y'all want to see. Now, let's get right into things. So, starting off with Death's stats. They have some really nice stats. Just really impressive, honestly. So, 10,800 health, which is really solid. You're literally at the damage cap, which is really good. Really solid resist, and then I have a pinned balance, because obviously balance is the second best school right now. Perfect accuracy, really good crit, really good block, 53 pierce, 60% conserve, which again isn't too important. Dumoni and Bond, you typically don't need to pip conserve those ever. You could do like a Black Widow strategy instead of poison, but I do not think it's worth it. It's kind of irrelevant in my opinion. Really good arch mastery, really good power pips as well, perfect, and obviously Shad rating is just the base stuff, which isn't that important right now. So, how I get these stats is I'm running the Aeon hat with a balance pin. Now, I do have all three. I have balance, life, and storm. Right now, storm is really bad, and I guess you could pin to life to prevent scales, and, you know, life is pretty good right now in the meta too. So you could pin to life. That one is probably the next best one right now in the present day. But in my opinion, I think balance is the best one. Aeon robe as well. Again, just a really insane robe. Really insane cracked stats. Aeon boots, which are really solid. I did try running the void boots. They are not bad at all. You could definitely pull them off and make it work if you would like. But I had more success with Aeon boots personally. Then I am running the Nullities wand right here. Now this wand really complements my build. If I take this off and run, you know, like Aeon, I don't actually have max accuracy for shadow pips, you know? So this wand is really good, you know. Again, you're already at the damage cap, so you are beefing up your pierce as well with this wand. So highly suggest getting that if you can. I have the Aeon Athame. I do not have a triangle socket right now, but I would advise socketing dual death blades. You can get that from a death jewel pack, or the dude in Celestia that drops it as well. Definitely try to get a death jewel right here. Then this amulet is really solid. It is a eternal amulet from Novus. So basically, if you have the Aeon Death 1, you can basically make this for free in Novus. This is hands down the best amulet for death right now. Myth mastery is decent, but you give up resist, pip conserve, you know, block, 100 health. Don't really think it's worth it. And then you gain an item card and an extra flat resist socket, which is really helpful. So would highly suggest getting that if you can. Aeon right here as well, just really nothing better. And this is the pet I'm rocking. Now, y'all might be a bit surprised. I know y'all saw those stats and you're like, damn, okay. But yeah, this is the pet I'm rocking. It's really good, actually. You could swap out Piercer and go down to 51 Pierce and put on like a ward or something, since you already have max damage, right? But I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, just having 2 more Pierce in general against your counter matchups, which is like, you know, I guess you could argue balance, myth, and ice, right? They all have a lot of resist, so just getting a bit more pierce on a good school like Death, in my opinion, is really solid and goes a long way. universally speaking at least. Then obviously right here we have the set bonus on the pet and the mount right here. It basically is giving us like an extra, a free giver talent with the piercer. That's why this build is so nice and beautiful. Then I am running the Aeon deck as well. You could run, you know, Void deck to run a Death Fuel if you would like. But personally me, I like the Aeon deck for the Banshee item card and the extra health. And obviously the really solid critical stats. But yeah, that's what I've been running on my Death. Been having a lot of fun on him recently. And if you are Death main right now, is a great time to be playing Death. If you do want to ward and not obviously have Piercer, I would probably suggest getting Myth Ward right now, because Myth is the best school in the game at the moment. So obviously until Myth is nerfed and Ice gets better, I think you want to ward to the most popular best school, which again is Myth. I would highly suggest that one, replacing Piercer, if you are a player that likes to ward. Because I feel like Ice, you can beat Ice if you just strike and drain a lot, because drains are really effective against Ice, you know? Even the Shield Gambit, Dumoni, you know, there are ways to beat an Ice, but Myth, you're usually pretty hopeless. So Ward makes that matchup a lot more bearable and even. And yeah, let's get onto the next part of the video, which will be covering the PvE section of the video. Okay, so for the Death PvE build, I got a couple of things together. I am still missing a few things. I tried to get a Mighty on my pet. I tried 20 times. I did not get a Thinking Cap or a Mighty. So I will simply be adding the stats that I am literally missing on the stat page. So basically on a Death, you'll have +5 from Mighty and then +2 from my wand. So a Death will hit 219 damage right now, which is really solid for PvE. That is 1 damage off the damage cap. Really solid resist, 43, really good for PvE. Perfect accuracy. Now, you could technically fizzle your, you know, Shad hits or Dragoon, but you could always socket a triangle socket right here if you would like to, and not fizzle at all. Then we have really good crit, really good block, 45 pierce, which is absolutely insane on a Death. Pip Conserve doesn't really matter in PvE. Perfect pips, pretty good arch mastery, and obviously the Melody Robe Shad rating right there, which is pretty darn nice. Now, what I'm running is Aeon, obviously. It's just the best stuff for hitting. And then the Melody Robe for level 160. This robe is just better than Aeon for everybody else. As you can see here on the stat page, the damage increase is just very substantial, and that's kind of the main thing. Aeon, and then I actually did not get the Aeon wand. I have farmed for it, but I believe it is 29 damage, so +2 right here. Definitely get the Aeon wand if you can. Aeon right here. Again, I would probably recommend socketing that accuracy so you will not fizzle. If you do not care about that 3% fizzle chance on shadow hits, I'd recommend a Death dual blade socket. I'm running the Dragoon amulet as well for a really solid 4-pip, with Deer Knight and Ship of Fools not, you know, being as reliable with the Arch Mastery bug right now. I typically just, you know, do the Fossil by default personally. You could run the Dragoon amulet as well, or sorry, the Darkmoor amulet with the critical and 4 pierce if you want to. And then we have obviously Aeon Ring with the pet. I am missing the Selfish Talent, keep in mind, so that will be 5 more damage. Set bonus, and then obviously Aeon deck for the most critical and the best stats around the board. So yeah, death stats are really good right now. Again, honestly having a great time on this school in both PvP and even in PvE. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you made it this far, again, feel free to leave a like rating and maybe subscribe. It helps out a lot, it goes a long way. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching and being here, and as always, take care, guys.